Stranger Things Season 4 final trailer explained. Well, this is it. The final glimpse of Stranger Things Season 4 that we're going to get before the big release on Friday. The final trailer has just been released, so let's jump straight into it and explain all that we can. Here is Stranger Things Season 4 final trailer explained. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers from the previous season of the show. The trailer opens up with Max in this version of the Upside Down that we've not quite seen before. I'm predicting that this is the Creel house that looks like it's been torn down, as we've seen a lot of interior exposed, such as the staircase, and we see the all-important grandfather clock that's in the Creel house, and we know holds a great importance with Max looking towards it. We've been told by the Duffer Brothers that Max and the grandfather clock are an important feature this season, and this further cements it as it's the opening shot. We then hear a voiceover stating, "Don't try to be heroes, there's no shame in running," which is something that I think is alluding to the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons game that we witness happening. But I think it's also shining a light on the overall theme of the final season. They are each going to try and be heroes in their own right, and we see this throughout the variety of different shots of all of the different characters in completely different situations. We then witness a shot of Nancy, Steve and Robin for the first time amongst any of the trailers that we've had, so it's good to know that she's making a return. It looks as though they're in the Upside Down purely based on the floating specks that are in the air, and because of some clips later on down the line. We also have Hopper holding a spear, which means that he's likely going to be fighting a Demogorgon. We've seen this occur on multiple occasions in other trailers, and I think this is no different. But we now know that he's going to come head to head with one in the Russian prison and he's going to have to defeat it. We also saw a shot of Billy, Nancy, Max and Dustin all in the school corridor where it looks like it's the location where Max sees the grandfather clock in the previous trailer. She appears to be in the same outfit that we've seen before, and also the one where she's floating. So I think this could be where she first encounters the clock, and an element of the Upside Down. The fact that the group are lurking around a corner and Steve is holding a weapon means that there could be some kind of creature. Maybe our first introduction to a Demobat that's made it into the real world. We see the show call out that the world is going to turn upside down, and we then have the iconic shot of the group cycling in reality, and it panning to the Upside Down where we have Nancy, Steve and Robin cycling as well. It looks like that set of characters are going to be spending a lot of time in the Upside Down, due to the fact that throughout every trailer that we've seen them spending most of their time there. We have the various shots relating to the school that Eleven and Will are in, and we also see Mike and Eleven reunited for the first time in a long while, which shows that they do get to spend some time on screen together even though Eleven moved away. We see back in Hawkins the group exploring the Creel house, where there's one moment in particular that the group take an interest in. Again, this could be related to the grandfather clock, but we know Victor Creel apparently murdered his family there, and we know he does make an appearance. The fact that they're shining a torch could potentially be showing us a shot of Creel revealing himself that we saw in an earlier trailer, or maybe they see that it's a gateway into the different version of the Upside Down, due to the fact that we have Nancy standing on a staircase later on in the trailer. We also hear Mike state it's going to be up to us again, which makes me think that people are still not going to believe what's going on, or they just simply can't do anything. Which makes me think that it's going to be down to them to go to the Upside Down and defeat Vecna, which we got a small glimpse of in the trailer. They're keeping Vecna under wraps, and I can understand why. We also witness in the quick succession of cuts, a drawing of the Creel house in red with a rose at the door and the grandfather clock floating in the air. It's almost showing us what we're seeing in the opening section of the trailer, highlighting its importance. We then see a shot of Steve in the Upside Down going head to head with a Demobat, the group surrounding a singular light in the Creel house, which makes me think that we're going to get the iconic flicker, flashbacks of Eleven's past, which I think is going to allow her to get her powers back as she channels all that she went through with Brenner. We also have Robin looking like she's trapped in the Upside Down with the group trying to free her, and the all-familiar shot of Max levitating, finishing with an explosion in the desert, which is one element that I just can't quite put my finger on. Either way, the countdown has started and there's not long to wait. Are you looking forward to Season 4? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.